Give me that mattock on the retching iron. Hold, take this letter early in the morning. See thou deliver it to my lord and father. Give me the light upon thy life, I charge thee. What thou hearst or seest, stand all aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course. Why I descend into this bed of death is partly to behold my lady's face, but chiefly to take thence from her dead finger a precious ring, a ring that I must use in dear employment. Therefore hence be gone. But if thou jealous dost return to pry, in what I further shall intend to do, by heaven I will tear thee joint by joint, and strew this hunger churchyard with thy limbs. The time and my intents are savage wild, more fierce and more inerexible far than empty tigers or the roaring sea.
I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt thou show me friendship. Take thou that, live and be prosperous, and farewell, good fellow.
For all this same, I'll hide me hereabout. His looks I fear, and his intents I doubt.
Thou detestable maw, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth, thus I enforce thy rotten jaws to open, and despite, I'll cram thee with more food.
This is that banished haughty Montag that murdered my love's cousin, with which grief, it is supposed, the fair creature died. And here is some to do some villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, thy Montag. Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and leave me. Think upon these gone. Let them affright thee. I beseech thee, youth, put not another sin upon my head, by urging me to fury. Oh, begone! By heaven I love thee better than myself, for I come hither armed against myself. Stay not, begone, live and hereafter say, a madman's mercy blade thee run away.
I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Oh, Lord, they fight. I will go call the watch. If thou be merciful, open the tomb. Lay me with Juliet.
In faith I will. Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. What said my man, when my betossed soul did not attend him as we rode? I think he told me Paris should have married Juliet. Said he not so, or did I dream it so? Or am I mad, hearing him talk of Juliet? To think it was so? Oh, give me thy hand, one writ with me in sour misfortune's book. I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave. A grave? Oh no, a lantern, slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Death, lie thou here by a dead man interred. How oft when men are at the point of death, have they been merry, which their keepers call a lightning before death? Oh, how may I call this a lightning? Oh, my love, my wife, death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath, hath no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered, beauty and sign yet. Is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there? Tybalt, liest thou there in thy bloody sheet? Oh, what more favor can I do to thee, than with that hand that cut thy youth in twain, to sunder his that was thine enemy? Forgive me, cousin. Ah, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour. For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from the palace of dim night depart again. Here, here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of unauspicious stars from this world wearied flesh. Eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace, and lips, oh, you the doors of death. Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from the palace of dim night depart again. Here, here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of unauspicious stars from this world wearied flesh. Eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace, and lips, oh, you doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide, thou desperate pilot, now at once run on, the dashing rocks thy seasick weary bark. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Saint Francis be my speed, how oft tonight have my old feet stumbled at graves. Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, and one that knows you well.
Bliss be upon you. Tell me, my good friend, what torch is yon that vainly lends his light to grubs and eyeless skulls, as I discern it burneth in the capel's monument?
Romeo!
How long hath you been there?
Well, half an hour, sir.
Go with me to the vault.
I dare not, sir. The master knows not, but I am gone hence, and fearfully I did menace me with death. If I
Stay then. I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. Oh, much I fear some ill.
As I did sleep under this yew tree here, I dreamt my master in another fort, and that my master slew him. Ooh.
Romeo! Affleck, what blood is this which stains the stony entrance of this sepulchre? What mean these masterless and gory swords to lie discolored by this place of peace? Lead, boy, which way?
Ye noise, then I'll be brief. O grog-filled dagger, 'tis be thy sheath. Thou rest and let me die.
3.
The end!